Rocky Point Bird Observatory has been monitoring migrating birds.
In a house that stood right here.
This federal building was completed in 1874.
Did you know?
Did you know that the autumn is the most fabulous season of the year? And there's really no second place season. Autumn has got it all. It's got great weather, it's got fantastic cool nights, and it's got terrific fungi all over the forests. Because it's in autumn that we see the evidence of the fungi that are working here in our forests all year long. Fungi do a lot of different things in the forests and the fields around Victoria. A lot of the fungi are present in lichens. So a lichen, like this species of Usnea here, is a composite organism. It's a fungus and an alga living together and lichen it. There are also fungi in the forest that are parasites and that rot things. So if we look at this polypore here, this red belt conch, and we look at its undersurface, we can see it's full of lots of very tiny pores. A lot of the large fungi that we find fruiting in the woods around Victoria each autumn, like this mushroom here, belong to a genus called Russula. A fungus is made up of a whole bunch of little threads. The fungal threads are wrapped around the roots or grow into the roots, depending on what kind it is. And they grow out through the soil, and they gather water and minerals for the tree. At the same time, the tree is photosynthesizing. It's producing sugars. It's using solar energy to produce sugars, and it sends some of those sugars down to its roots, where it shares them with the fungus. And if the weather's right, and if there's been enough sugar to share, when the autumn rolls around, that fungus will knit a whole bunch, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of those little filaments together and make a mushroom. The mushroom has gills on the undersurface. The gills have little structures that produce the mushroom spores that blow through the wind, settle down, and grow new fungi. These fungi will oftentimes be attached to the roots of other trees in the forest here. And so you have an underground network of fungal threads that is not only helping the individual trees to grow, but oftentimes connecting this particular tree to other trees in the forest. So it's more of a fungal network rather than a relationship between a fungus and one tree that some people have described as the wood wide web.